guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I'm bringing you my August update for Deck of Panning. If you want to see all the items I've been working on and our almost full refresh, let's get into it. So if you don't know anything about this project, it was created by Emily and Max, where you use a deck of cards, I have Star Wars cards, to pick from prompts on a game board to figure out what you're working on. It goes from January 20th to December 20th, and you start with 5 prompts that are rolling style, and we'll get into the game board once we've spoken about my prompts that I was already working on. So, for the King of Diamonds, well, I guess I can tell you if you're new to this, the face cards stay the same all year. The number cards get shuffled monthly, and yeah. So for the King of Diamonds, that was for No Pan Left Behind, and I had to, No Pan Left Behind, I had pulled in my Unearthly Spaced Out palette. That was this guy. And it took me 4 looks to No Pan Left Behind this. I did those all in July, and I did my final look on July 18th. I will say, I don't think Unearthly does blue shadows well. Every palette that I have that has a blue shadow, they suck. So I don't like this shade here. That is the shade Stoked. It is, is it better or worse than the shade in Don't Be Jelly? I don't know, I'd actually have to compare. But I also don't love this shade Dreamy. Compared to the other 3 shimmers, this just doesn't have a lot of shine. It's just a lot of base pigment, but the other 3 shimmers are beautiful, the other 3 mattes are beautiful. I really did love the looks that I created with this palette. I paired it with some other palettes as well when I was doing my looks. And I was on the fence on whether or not I was going to keep this in my collection, but I really do think I'm going to. Especially because I found out only half of my Unearthly palettes are magnetic. This one is, so the fact that this is a magnetic palette ups its value in my collection. So that is a Goal Met. Had to get out my highlighter of justice. Boom. Goal Met. Next we have the 9 of Spades, which was Match's shirt, and I was wearing a black shirt, which was a different black shirt. This one has flowers on it, because I can now fit into a couple of my shirts that I've had for, God, a year that I bought online that didn't fit me, but now that I've lost enough weight, they do. So this was not the shirt I was wearing, but I think I was wearing my black tank top in the last update, but I digress. My matching shirt was still a black shirt. And so for that, I pulled in my YSL Lash Clash mascara, because not only is the packaging black, the mascara itself, oh, you're so clumpy, is a black mascara. I had a 9-use goal on this guy, and I, again, met all those uses in July, and on July 25th, I met my 9 uses. This is my favorite high-end mascara, but 9 uses emptied this little sample, but I'm not calling it an empty, I'm calling it a declutter, because I don't feel like 9 uses is enough out of a little sample. So there's that, but you know how samples be sometimes. But I did get all 9 of my uses, so that is a goal met as well. Next we have the 3 of Hearts, and that was an SPF, so I brought in, and it is upside down because I have so little left in here, I wish I could see through to it. But this is from Elizabeth Arden, and it is the 8-Hour Hydra Play Daily Defense Nourishing Fluid SPF 40. Very long name. And I had a 3-use goal, because I go by what the card I pulled for my uses. So again, got all 3 uses in July. I met that goal on the 22nd, because I always film these the minute Emily changes the board. So, yep. Got all 3 uses on that SPF, which I believe I've already weighed that, so I can put that aside. So that is a goal met. And then our last goal met, because I have one product rolling over, is the King of Clubs, and that is a focus item, and this is an eyeliner I'm focusing on now. I kind of want to get this one out of my collection. And this is where we are. This is from Lovecraft Beauty, and it's in the shade Stripped. It is my last, like, skin-colored eyeliner. I had a 10-use goal on this, because for all face cards, I'm just doing a 10-use goal. So I got all 10 uses in July, and I met my goal on the 26th. So that's going to go right back in my little container there. And actually, it doesn't even need to go in that. It can just sit here, because all my eyeliners sit on my desk now, because I got a new container. And the last item I was working on, which is the only thing rolling over, was the 10 of Spades, which was duo or multi-chrome. So I brought in this Delancey highlighter. As you can see, it shifts purple. It's in the shade 02 Diamond. I'm not wearing it today, but I have a 10-use goal on this, and I've used it 3 times in August. I'm at 6 out of 10 uses, so this will definitely be a rollout for next month. As you can see, we might hit pan in those next 4 uses. I have a really good dip going right there. That'd be really cool. I really enjoy this highlighter. I think it's really nice. So we get to roll in 4 new items. So I will throw up the boards for you while I roll in while I shuffle my cards. But first, let me show you that I have a joker in here, which the joker is for Are You Joking Me, which is a product that you don't necessarily want to pan. So here's my joker. It is the Jawas, so that is in here. So it's not something that you want to hate pan, as you can see on the board here. The joker for Are You Joking Me? But it's just something that either you save for special occasions, that's discontinued, something of that nature. For some reason, you just don't want to pan it. But the rest of the face cards stay the same all year long, so you've seen those. So now we can look at the rest of the board, which I've only vaguely glanced at because I had to change over my system so that it was up for you guys. I could care less about getting matches nails this time because my nails are black. There is a tiny bit of silver glitter on my nails, so I mean, I guess I could work that to my advantage, but whereas like last month I really wanted matches nails. Otherwise, I can't really think of any prompt off the top of my head that I'm like, ooh, that'd be a cool prompt. Especially because I'm not looking at the board. So let me do one more shuffle. So I'm looking at the board now. Ooh, astrology sign or gemstone would be cool. Letter. Alright, so I'm going to split the deck, and we'll take all of our cards right off the top. So our first card is the Jack of Diamonds, which is Magnagard. I don't think I've ever gotten this guy before. He does not look familiar. So let me see. The Jack of Diamonds is Indie. Kind of need my pen. Jack Diamonds. And that's Indie. Okie dokie. So we got that. Next, we have the Queen of Hearts, which is Zam Wessel. She's a bounty hunter. And the Queen of Hearts is pick your space, but it has to stay in the same suit. So I can pick anything from the hearts. So we have, which I'll do that after we pick our other 2 cards. So here, let me write that down. Queen Hearts. Pick space. And then I'll pick my space. So we have Splurge, favorite category, wish you returned, color, Mocha Mousse, ooh, whole collection roulette, impulse, warm tone, or out of control category. Ooh. Okay, so let's see, what else do we get? Ooh, we got the 7 of Spades, which, who are you? This is Yuzum, so he's Jabba's henchman. I'm not gonna say on here what I think he looks like. So we got the 7 of Spades. And that is mini or sample. Dang it. I don't have many of those. Mini / sample. Oh, God. Okay, I know what I'm pulling in for that. Okay. Our last card is the 4 of Clubs, and we got Droideka, which is a destroyer droid. And the 4 of Clubs is... 4 of Clubs, hit a pan. F. I'm gonna go choose all my products because I'm gonna need to think about what heart I want, and I'll be back. Let's see, where was the Joker? Oh, he was where? He was where? He was directly in the middle, so we were good, so I'll be back. Okay, that took forever, but I have my 4 products here. So, for the Jack of Diamonds, that is something indie, and I googled it, and I made sure Danessa Myricks is an indie brand. So this is my Danessa Myricks Lowlighter in the shade Unbothered. It's a pink with gold, so this is a 10-use goal. I just got this in my BoxyCharm. And I think 10 uses will help me figure out how to use this guy. Is it a highlight? Is it a blush? Is it a blush lighter? So, 10 uses on this guy. And then we had the Queen of Hearts, which was Pick Your Space. So I picked Color, which is a random color generator, and I will pop in the photo of the color that I got, which is Maize Yellow, Corn Yellow. So I'm picking out, this is from About Face, and this is my Birds of Paradise eyeliner, which is as close to that as I'm getting, which I think I did a pretty good job. This is a 10-use goal. I do have this in another project for, I think, 3 uses. So once I get those uses in that project, then I'll move it over here. So this might take a month or 2 before this is a rollout. But there we go. Then we got the 7 of Spades, which is mini or sample. So I'm bringing in, I have a little mini of the Hourglass Unlocked Mascara, which I'm wearing today. This is what the wand looks like. I really like this mascara. It is very nice. And I'm bringing this in for 7 uses. That should be absolutely no problem. And last but not least, we have the 4 of Clubs, which is Hit a Pan. So I'm bringing in my Natasha Denona Pastel Plexi Highlighter. I have been trying for forever now to hit a pan on this guy. So this is what it looks like. Oh, bless me. But that is the highlighter, and yeah, I'm going to try to hit a pan. I am very close, so hopefully that should be, you know, kind of a gimme, since the eyeliner's going to be a hot minute, and, you know, everything else could be a rollout for next month, but that might take a minute, and the eyeliner is going to take a minute. But that is going to do it for my Deck of Panning update for August. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.